In an extremely shocking case of vengeance due to unrequited love that perhaps would have very few parallels, a 21-year-old Indian nursing student was abducted by her ex-boyfriend, who also hailed from India, was driven nearly 650 kilometers away and was then buried alive in remote Flinders Ranges in Adelaide. She was bound by cable and was buried alive. The incident had happened in 2021, but these shocking details have emerged now as the trial of the case is currently underway in the Australian Supreme Court, in which her murderer has pleaded guilty. Jasmeen Kaur, a 21-year-old nursing student, was kidnapped from her workplace in Adelaide and was killed by Tarikjot Singh in March 2021. She was murdered just 1 month after reporting Singh to the police for stalking. Singh had buried her alive in a shallow grave more than 400 kilometers away from her workplace. Singh had initially denied committing the crime, alleging that Kaur had killed herself and that he had buried her body. However, later he pleaded guilty after incriminating pieces of evidences were found. He was due to stand trial earlier this year. Officials had found a CCTV footage which caught him hours before the murder in Mile End buying gloves, cable ties and a shovel. According to the police, Singh had made superficial cuts to Jasmeen's throat and buried her in a shallow grave. Kaur was not dead at the time when she was buried and was aware of her surroundings, as the injuries to her neck were not enough to kill her. This means that she died a very slow and painful death. The enforcement authorities had found her body blindfolded, limbs bound with cable ties and gaffer tape in a shallow grave in the Flinders Ranges. After intense spells of interrogations, Tarikjot Singh had confessed that he had murdered Jasmeen because she had rejected her romantic overtures, and he was simply enraged because of being turned down by her.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.